What's happening, YouTube? So today we're going to talk about these two squared backpacks, one in dark coffee brown and one in tobacco. But before we do that, I want to show you not necessarily my Les Paul here. You see Gibson Les Paul, one of my prized possessions. My friend, my newest friend, I should say, Marcella, she won the whatchamacallit, the small briefcase, and she was just ecstatic to have it. And turns out she's visiting from Portugal, and she's right up the road from me, and we met and had lunch and had a good time. Anyway, told her, kind of play guitar and this and that. So today I got this from her, and this is a really cool strap for my Les Paul. Obviously got flames on it. It is leather. It's really nice leather too. Nice and padded, and this is kind of got a tacky feel to it, so it can adhere to your shirt so the guitar doesn't move around. But it is just really, really awesome. You see those flames on there. So thank you very much, Marcella. I really, really appreciate the strap. It's a fantastic gift, and I will use this every single day with my my beloved Les Paul. If you guys want a review on this guitar, let me know. This is really a leather channel, but I had planned on doing some music reviews and some knife reviews and some other things. But anyway, just let me know. But just wanted to show you this really cool strap as a gift. It's one of the most fantastic gifts you could ever give me. So thank you very much, Marcella. Anyway, back to these. This one's dark coffee brown, and this was when, I don't know, I guess Saddleback was kind of transitioning into the dark coffee brown that wasn't dyed all the way through. I know there was a lot of controversy about that on the different pages and forums and whatnot, and this is one of them. Now this bag right here, I traded actually two Filson bags. I think a field bag and some sort of backpack for this. And I knew it was that tobacco or the dark coffee brown that isn't dyed all the way through, as you can see right there. But what really caught my eye was these wrinkles on the front flap. It's just really cool looking. It doesn't really pick up well on this little cell phone camera, but it's really, really nice texture, and it's very pliable. And it has that, not really the suede pigskin, but the I don't know, kind of like a dull finish pigskin on it. And the leather is actually very, very thick, as you can see. And this bag is, I guess this is what replaced the tank. And as you guys know, I mean, I have three tanks. You can see them right there, 1, 2, 3. And I love tanks. You could never replace the tank. But I do have two of these. There's obviously the one in tobacco. These are nice because they're light. A lot lighter than a tank. They hold more than a tank, and arguably they're more comfortable than a tank. I've never really had a problem with tanks being uncomfortable. Some people do. But this one has a lot less leather in it, I guess, and the seams aren't as many, or the seams aren't as thick. They're not gathered as much as on the tanks. And you can see like this side pocket is really, really pliable. It's totally unlined, the flap and the pocket itself. And trying to get it, you can see how nice and soft it is, and the whole bag is just really, really soft. And it has this it has this drawstring on it, or cinch strap, that's what I call it. And the older ones came with an insert, like a divider. And this thing is super thick. You can kind of see how thick that is. It's just a really big, thick, heavy piece of leather. And the inside, I don't know if you can really see it, has a pocket right there and counterpart over there. It's just one big, deep pocket. And it has the pocket right up front here, which is really nice. You can fit a laptop in there. You can fit some other things, documents and whatnot. Maybe some sort of portfolio, or the large notepad holder. Or not large, medium notepad holder will fit in there really nice. And the cinch strap is really good for rain, so rain doesn't get down in there. And also just wandering hands, you know, if you're walking around in the park or at a festival, people can't really get their hands in there. Not that they could get anything out, but just a little bit of added security. And one nice thing that a lot of people appreciate is, unlike the tank, which has a, again, to some people has a really nasty seam right here, this one is rounded and it has this nice pad on the back, which is really comfortable, very, very comfortable. And the straps are padded, as you can see there. And these are comfortable as well. And I can see where people would favor this over the tanks. This has a lot of advantages over the tank. One of them is just being that it is lighter and it's got a little more capacity to it. And I've carried these on vacation, both of these, usually this one, all day. And, you know, going shopping and, you know, putting stuff in there that we've bought, or carrying water bottles in there for, you know, for myself, my wife, and my dog, and having dog food in there, and, you know, first aid kits, and, you know, all kinds of good stuff. And it's very, very comfortable. And this one is when Saddleback Leather was transitioning to what I call the ugly tobacco, as opposed to that real pretty tobacco you see right there, or even this one, the water bag, my beautiful water bag. And this one I got in September of 2014, middle of September. And when I first opened it, I thought, yay, that tobacco looks like it's dirty. It looks like it's been drugged behind a truck, and wasn't real keen on it. I almost returned it, but then it kind of grew on me. And it has its it has these cool characteristics. Right there, you can see that it's got like a suede type finish right there. Yeah, you can see it. And I really, really like it. It looks like it's already been kind of worn a little bit and kind of beat up, maybe thrown around. So it's a really cool look, unlike the pristine tobacco that you see there. And again, this is exactly the same as this one. So why do I have two? Well, if you watch other videos from the channel, you know that I like dark coffee brown and chestnut and tobacco. So yeah, there's some redundancy in the collection. But this one just kind of gets on my nerves because of the lack of being dyed all the way through. So guess what that means? My next giveaway is probably going to be this dark coffee brown squared backpack. So yeah, so stay tuned for that. If you've ever wanted one of these in dark coffee brown, this may be your chance. I still haven't decided what I'm going to do, what kind of contest I'm going to do. The last one's kind of cool, identifying Ross Seifert in a photograph. But anyway, I'm kind of getting off track there. So these backpacks again are the kind of the successor to the tanks. They're very comfortable. They're spacious. And I don't know what they run now. This one, like I said, I traded 2 Filson bags for this. And this one I think was, I don't know, $500, somewhere around there. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less. I bought this brand new directly from Saddleback. One of the few pieces that I've actually bought brand new. And again, you can, you know, just like the other one, you can see the pocket there and the inside. This one came with an insert as well. I don't know what happened to it. It's probably in one of these bags somewhere. But anyway, this is the... I was going to do the review showing you what fits in it and, you know, all that good stuff. But we all kind of know what fits in there. For me, when I see reviews, I just like looking at the bags and looking at the leather and, you know, obviously having someone talk about it with their experiences. But I just really like looking at them in videos that I watch from other people. You can see that pigskin. This is nice. It's not the cow suede that I prefer on some bags, but it is pretty nice. So there's Les Paul. So anyway, you guys have any questions about these squared backpacks, let me know. And again, this one is probably going to come up on a giveaway. So if you've ever wanted one of these, stay tuned to the channel. Again, I haven't decided how I'm going to give it away. But it'll be something fun and something interesting. So, have a good night.